Want to reach inbox zero without wasting hours sorting through emails? You're in the right place because my inbox went from this to this. And if you're like me and you get hundreds of emails daily, feeling like you're drowning but desperately want to answer all of them because you don't want to miss any important business opportunities, then I'll show you an AI tool that fixes this without spending hours each day manually sorting emails. The tool that I'm talking about is called SaneBox. I've actually partnered with them for this video, so clicking on the link in the description supports my channel and gets you a discount off the paid plan. But here's what's really exciting. By the end of this video, you'll see an AI system that can handle about 90% of your email organization automatically. And before we dive in, let me paint a picture of email chaos that most entrepreneurs face. You open your inbox and see important client emails buried between newsletters, subscriptions, promotional offers, order confirmations, and so on and so forth. So what do? You probably spend the first hour of the day sorting your inbox to figure out what's important and what can be discarded. And then every now and then you unsubscribe from stuff, but somehow it doesn't disappear, right? This is exactly where this inbox AI assistant comes in. It works 24/7 in your inbox, automatically sorting everything before you even wake up. And that's exactly what we're setting up today. So what is SaneBox? SaneBox is different from typical email filters because it uses artificial intelligence to learn your email behavior. Instead of forcing you to switch email apps, it works invisibly with whatever you're working with, either if it's Gmail, if it's Outlook, Apple Mail, you name it. And here's what makes this interesting. SaneBox sits in between your email server and your email client, which means that once you set it up, it works on every device automatically. Your phone, your laptop, your tablet, everything gets the same intelligence organization without any extra setup. Now I'm going to walk you through the exact setup process, which just takes a few minutes, and then I'll show you the features that I like the most. Getting started is surprisingly simple. Simply go down to the link in the description and you can sign up to your account. Once you're here, click on the Try It Now for free button. Click on the email provider of your choice. In this case, for me, it's Google Mail. I'm going to click on Continue and I'm going to select my email account. I simply have to click on Continue, accept the access for SaneBox, and click Continue again. And congratulations, your free trial has started. You can watch this video if you'd like, but we're gonna skip it because I'll show you all of the features that are important. Click on Next, and you can click on Continue here. Now to the exciting part. You can choose the folders that you want to set up. The inbox folder is the most essential one, and we're not going to change anything here. Sane Black Hole works in a way that is really interesting. So instead of trashing emails from the same sender again and again, let the SaneBox team do it for us, and you will not get an email from the same sender again. Sane Receipts will select all of the receipts that you have in your inbox and put them in this one folder. So in this case, I, for example, have Etsy receipts or lemon squeezy receipts. They all go to that folder. You can see all of the emails that I have right here, and I'm going to select them to train my inbox. More from the future here. Sane Receipts works like a DIY folder that lets you train the inbox in order to recognize receipts and filter the receipts once you teach it how to do that. It doesn't automatically pull all of the receipts, but if you set up the right filters, it learns how to do that automatically down the road. Now back to the video. SaneNews lets you keep your newsletters and mailing lists. We're going to activate it for this one, and we're going to keep training it and move all of our newsletters there. And SaneLater is another great inbox folder. You can use @SaneLater to automatically keep unimportant emails out of your inbox. However, you can always come back to them later and check them off or delete them later. I'll click on Next here. And I'm just going to confirm that my setup looks good. And we're almost done. We just get a little bit more information about how you can teach your inbox. And that is just by dragging the emails to the right inbox. And SaneBox will remember what emails goes where from which senders and what kind of content you like either in your SaneLater or in your black box or in any of the other folders that you set up. The Sane No Replies folder keeps copies of emails you send that still needs a reply. And I'm going to enable this folder. I'm clicking on this check mark. And I'm going to enable this. Clicking on Next. Now we get to defer unimportant emails. This works just like your snooze on your alarm clock. You can put distracting emails in your Sane Snooze folder and they automatically reappear in your inbox when you need them. You can either set that to the next day, to the next week, or the next month. You can also achieve a similar feature with the Sane Reminders that we will cover next. But I like to use the Sane Snooze folders, so I'm going to enable these three folders. And lastly, the Sane Reminder folder. If you want to stay on top of dates and deadlines, this works similar to the Snooze folder. You can forward an email to the date and time when you want to action it. So for example, you can say at 9 a.m. tomorrow, at SaneBox.com, and it will send you the email again at 9 a.m. tomorrow. And we're going to click on done, and we're at the dashboard where we can modify things and adjust the settings. All right, the setup was super easy. Let's see how this looks in action in our inbox. This is my Gmail inbox. And as you can see here, I have a bunch of emails from Etsy, from Google, from different catamarans, and so on and so forth. And if I want to organize it, you can now use the left-hand side here in order to organize your inbox neatly. For example, if I wanted to get rid of my Capital One shopping verifications, I can simply do so by dragging it into the Sane black hole. From now on, every single time that Capital One sends me an email, it will be sent to the black hole and I will not see it again. You can also go onto the SaneBox settings and click on folders, and within the Sane black hole, we can now click on this gear symbol. We can have the auto unsubscribed turned on. So if it's a subscription email, you will be taken off that email list. I'm going to turn that on yes and save this email. Similarly to this, we can also move emails to the SaneLater inbox. For example, we have this email here from Nick. We can move this to the SaneLater inbox, and it's now our reminder that we can go back here in order to review this at some point. The SaneNews inbox is exactly what it sounds like. It's pretty much all of my newsletters and my email subscriptions that I have, and I usually don't read all of them. Oftentimes when it's something like Etsy research, I might want to move that into the black hole. Sometimes there might also be spam in this, so in order to train this, I can move them from one folder to another, and it trains SaneBox in order to do the same thing over and over again. If you want to be reminded of an email, for example of this one, we can click on forward tomorrow at SaneBox.com and send it, and it will be shown to us tomorrow in our inbox again. This organization is next level and saves me a lot of hassle for manually sorting them by newsletters, important receipts, and having that black hole that auto unsubscribes you and you never get emails from that sender again is also super helpful. Another feature that is worth mentioning is the deep clean feature. If you go on the deep clean feature, you can start a scan from a certain date and it will deep clean your account with all of the unimportant emails. For example, if I select a certain date and start the scan, we will be notified with an email when this process is finished. We'll get back to that in just a second. If you want to organize your emails in the view of the SaneBox folder, you can do so by clicking on here, but I usually organize my emails within my Gmail because it works just as well. You can also set up a digest where all of the kind of emails that you would like to be sent to you at a certain time are being sent to you at that moment. This is not a feature that I use, but I could see that being helpful for some people. And another feature that we will cover is the attachments feature. If you're like me and your inbox is running out of storage, you can use the attachments feature in order to store your large attachments out of your inbox. So you can connect your Dropbox or your Google Drive, and your large attachments in your emails will automatically be stored there instead of your Gmail inbox. In this particular inbox, I only have 2% out of 15 gigabytes used, so I don't need to use this feature here. But in one of my other inboxes, I'm almost at 90% of all the inbox stuff used. So if I use that feature, it would clean stuff up for me. And before we review the email deep clean outcome, let me review the pricing. As you can see here, if you go with their snack plan, you will only pay $4.13, and this includes one email account and all standard features, as well as 2 power features. And here are some of the other plans that they have. And SaneBox just sent me a reminder that my deep clean is done, and it analyzed the emails in my account, and it found that I have 386 contacts, 3,556 emails, and 172 megabytes used. And if I click on view results, it leads me back to the SaneBox folder, and it shows me all of the largest emails. So I can just select them here and trash the selected ones. Or if I'm too lazy and I don't think any of them are important, I can simply click on select all and I can delete them all and restore all of the space in my inbox. If you like to be more productive, not only in your emails, but also in your meetings, you might want to check out this guide that I put together that guides you through how to be more productive in online meetings. I have a bunch of prompts for ChatGPT that crafts follow-up emails based on transcripts. It gives you meeting templates for agendas, and it teaches you how to effectively plan meetings as well as execute them, and then how to effectively follow up. A link to this is in the description. But I want to hear from you in the comments what SaneBox features are most interesting and most helpful to you. Are you going to try it out? If so, you can use the link in the description for a discount. Check out this video that teaches you how to be more productive in Zoom meetings. And if you have subscribed to this channel, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.